neighbors alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Stretch the ears. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. And motion the slot man right. Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
That's on target, Puka Nacua. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nacua's got it again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
ready.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Ready.
Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Come on, come on. Hit. Miami Lions.
He'll work against the blitz. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Setting up to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. David Njoku, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 8. Unlock line. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Okay,
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's go.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go. Ready, ready.
Called in by Arroyo on the right side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
On the ready.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Another run for Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's caught. He finds Caden Prater. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Round throw 80. 18. Pioneer. Warrior 70.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and he could find a completion just like that.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Sticking to the air here. Screen here for Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Blocking 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Turn 19. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Tag. Let go.
Pistol now for Milroe. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On the ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's caught by Williams. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's incomplete left side. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18. 5. 70 Lions. Go.
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Connect. Careful, 80. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Let's go. Let's go.
They go with Williams on the counter. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, man, how do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Williams has the LA touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Working now from the gun. To the left, he's got a roll. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
19 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. A Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Set it. Ready.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Throwing it again here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw it. He's got the hook up to Arroyo. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Viking 18.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go. Ready.
That's Cox. Here's Arroyo. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
60 Vikings. Go.
Going left side, Williams with it. Rob flat, 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Rams at a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Those wheels in by Arroyo. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Throw caught by his running back. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run. Get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Ready? Press all 80.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Hold it ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60 Eagles.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready? Let go.
Straight ahead with Williams. Keeps himself upright. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake, Milrow. Rolling out to his left. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Going 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Getting by Earl on the right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. Come.
Milrow now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Okay.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
Desperation time here. Going for the back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk. Alert. Alert.
A handoff for Williams, running left. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
19 Chargers, 79 Broncos.
Pass play coming here. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's go.
This is Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, set, let's go.
Here's Miller to throw. Screen here for Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
Caught quick right side. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Milrow looking to throw. It's his target. That's Corey Horton. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing now off the play action. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Okay, ready.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Now it's Williams. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1 possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
It's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Come on.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, look again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Seattle.